Hey, welcome back to Lemons Cocktails. Tonight we're gonna make the Deckside Derby. This is a riff off the Brown Derby, which is a honey lemon juice. Nope, it's a honey grapefruit juice and bourbon cocktail. It's pretty notoriously unbalanced and a lot of people try to make it better, and I think this one is better. This was created in the Julep Cocktail Club in Kansas City, Missouri, and it is rye based instead of bourbon. But it also adds a few other flavors. So we're gonna have some rye. Tonight we're gonna use Alberta Premium. This is a cast strength rye. I really love it as a rye. And also it's the only rye I have on hand, so we're gonna use that for sure. And just like the original, it's got some honey syrup, so we're gonna go with that. This is a 2-to-1 honey syrup mix. And like we made last week, we have our homemade allspice dram. This also calls for grapefruit juice and lemon juice. It's gonna be tiki-esque. It's definitely a summer cocktail, but it's not a tiki cocktail. But you know, it's still a sour style cocktail. That allspice is gonna provide some nice warming baking spices to it. I haven't actually tried this yet, so I'm really excited. Let's try it first together. It's a shaken cocktail. Let's get our shaker ready. All right, our first ingredient is gonna be 3/4 ounces of our honey syrup. Again, this is a 2-to-1 mixture, so it flows out the jigger and bottle really well. Next up, we're gonna do 1/4 ounce of our homemade allspice dram. Pretty good, pretty tasty, and we know how to make it because we watched the video last week. And we're gonna do 3/4 ounce of our fresh squeezed lemon juice. Oh, I have the perfect amount. And a seed, I think. 1 whole ounce of our grapefruit juice. You're gonna wanna use pink or ruby red grapefruit for this, not the great white grapefruit. Last ingredient, 1.5 ounces of our rye. Again, I'm using cast strength. That's not what the original calls for, but I think it's gonna be pretty good. And strong. All right, let's go ahead and drop in our ice. Now I'm gonna serve this on ice, so I'm only gonna shake it for about 5 to 8 seconds. All right, now as I said, I'm gonna double strain this because I think a lemon seed was in there and that's not what I want. Normally I would just like dirty dump this, I think, but we're gonna double strain it and then add our ice. There we go. Now let's go ahead and top that off with our crushed ice. As always, all right, and for garnish, we've got this grapefruit wedge. I wanted to do a cinnamon stick just for fun, and we're gonna put a straw in there. All right, let's go ahead and give the Deckside Derby a try. It smells pretty good with that nice allspice, the brightness and acidity of both the grapefruit and the lemon juice. Ooh, oh, that is really good. The allspice comes through very prominently, and I will say this is a slightly sweeter drink than I was expecting, and I don't know why, because I have 3/4 ounce of, you know, honey syrup in there, plus allspice, plus the grapefruit juice, which is tart, but also a little bit sweet. But it really does help out balance that 120 proof, 130 proof rye. I mean, this is a cast strength rye. It definitely helps balance that out. I'm glad it's there. It is a little bit sweeter than I expected, but still really good. Yeah, that tart flavor, the allspice is a lot more noticeable than I thought, but it does pair well with those warming rye spices that you get from rye whiskey. This is really great. I see why it was popular. I'm so glad I stumbled upon this for a summer rye drink because this is kind of it. Really tasty, and yeah, I'm digging this. I'm gonna have a lot more of these this summer, and I'm gonna show these to a lot more people too. So let me know what you think. Try it at home and leave me a message in the comments if you try it, if you like it. If you have any other rye-based cocktails that you like in the summertime, let me know because there aren't that many, it seems. Like summer is like gin, rum. Let's get some rye in summertime. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and cheers.